Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the difference between old fat and new fat. You ever heard the phrase old money and new money? It's kind of like that. You remember that chapter from the Great Fatsby?
I was talking to a friend the other day about the difference between being an old fat and being a new fat. Like in the Great Gatsby, they've got old money and new money. So I'm an old fat. I have been fat my whole life. The conversation around me has always included my weight.
Right, so just like with the difference between old money and new money, you are older, more established, you understand how to be fat. The new fats are out there getting wild and reckless with their obesity.
And then there are people who are new fats, who were thinner when they were younger and have gained weight as an adult. And I sometimes forget they haven't unlearned all of their diet culture trauma, their weight gain related trauma.
Yeah, some of those new fats, dude, they do have trouble unlearning. The only thing that can help you unlearn your fat phobia is an ice pick lobotomy.
So here I am for you today, from an old fat to a new fat, to tell you some things I think are really, really important, okay? First of all, please, please, please advocate for yourself at the doctor's office. You know what doesn't feel right in your body. Stand up for yourself. You can also say no thank you when they try to take your weight. Your family is the biggest group of people who is the least qualified to comment on your body but feels the most entitled to do so.
Who would know better than your family if you've gained weight or not? They've been seeing you your whole life, and unlike everybody else in society, your family actually loves you.
You can just tell them to stop. You can. Your tummy is cute. Wear the shorts. Wear the swimsuits. People still want to bang fat people. I promise, and I love you.
Wear the shorts. Wear the crop top. People still want to bang fat people. I don't know if that's saying much for who people are willing to bang. You seen the kind of people that some people bang? These people are desperate and pathetic. So I heard you say that you want some fat hacks for being on an airplane. You got it. Here you go.
Hey, here with another fat hack for you. Today's edition, flying fat. Economy are actually the widest seats because they're the only ones that the armrests go up. Every other seat is more padded, so less space. You can ask for a seatbelt extender when you board the plane in case you don't want to ask for one in front of everybody else.
No, you cannot.
While you're waiting in your boarding area, but before you actually board the plane, ask the people at the desk if there are any empty seats available on the flight and if they can be seated next to you. 9 times out of 10, they'll say yes unless the flight is full, and it's so much more comfortable.
Yes, ask them to rearrange the entire flight because you don't feel like losing weight. Make sure that wherever you go, you request special accommodations because that's a lot less work than just losing weight. Hey, can you guys go ahead and give me the seatbelt extender on my way to the seat so that I don't get embarrassed when I ask for it later, even though I'm not embarrassed by my weight and I think that fat is beautiful? I'm not embarrassed even though I want to hide and conceal the fact that I am fat and that you guys have to make all these special accommodations to suit me. I'm not ashamed of it though. I'm just hiding it. Now it's time for some doctor's office hacks.
Hi there, here's a little tip from an old fat to you. If you...
Once again from an old fat. I like that terminology, old fat and new fat. I'm going to show you guys the ropes a little bit of what it is to be fat. I know that you weren't always fat like me. You used to be a normal human being. A new fat will go out there and just grab a sleeve of Oreos and just start binging on them all at one time. An old fat will take that package of Oreos home and slowly binge on it secretly underneath the covers. You see, as you get older, you learn a couple tips, a couple little life hacks, if you will, for the larger girthed individuals.
Have some anxiety about going to the doctor like I do, here's something that you may not know. When they say, "Can I take your height and weight?" you can just say no.
When I go to the doctor, they've never once asked me, "Is it okay if we weigh you and take your height?" They just do it. They put me on the scale and they take my height and there you go. So you're telling me that the next time a little person goes to the doctor, they should decline the measuring of their height? They don't want to be reminded of the reality of the situation that they are shorter than others. Sorry, doc, don't take my blood pressure. That's fat phobic. We all know that fat people have high blood pressure, so you wanting to get a gauge on that is fat phobia.
And they can't make you.
And they can't make you, dude. Stop going to the doctor. Bro, why do you keep going to the doctor and then not listening to anything he says? You go to the doctor, you're like, "Yeah, my legs are killing me. I can't breathe." He's like, "Lose weight." And you're like, actually, I can't breathe and my legs don't work because of some other condition that's outside of my control. I don't know why you're bringing up my weight. Don't know why you're bringing up my weight and getting all fat phobic up in this doctor's office. Let me guess, you're the type to go to a butcher and then be like, yo, where are all the vegan options?
You do not have to give it. You do not have to get on the scale. You can decline.
You know what else you can do? Stop going to the doctor. Why do you keep going to the place where the guy is trying to tell you how to get healthy and then you keep shooting down his health advice? Stop going there. And if you are constantly going to the doctor, that should tell you something.
And just say, no thank you, and they go, okay, and that's that.
When you decline to have your weight taken and your height, then at that point they should just be like, okay, leave. Why are you here then? Are you here so I will prescribe you drugs? Because that's all you ever seem to come in for. I feel bad, give me some kind of pill that makes me forget about it. Give me painkillers so I don't feel the pain of having all this excess weight pushing down on me. I would prefer it if a doctor would just kick you out if you don't want to do the way. That's like going to a personal trainer and he's like, all right, we're going to start off with a couple of push-ups, and you're just like, what? No, to hell with you. He would immediately be like, then why are you here? Nobody made you come here. You came here of your own volition, seeking my advice. And yet I give you the advice and you do not listen. I am confused. All right, now we're going to take a look at one more bonus clip.
Do you guys have like a very specific quality that you look for in men?
I always ask, have you ever punched someone in the face?
Yes.
If so, what were the circumstances? Because I feel like I can learn everything I need to know about a man by his answer to that question.
Have you ever punched somebody in the face? And if so, what were the circumstances? Of course I've punched somebody in the face, and the reason was because it made me feel like a big man. Duh. What's your reason for punching somebody in the face? To defend somebody or some stupid crap like that? Yeah, no. Makes me feel like a big man. Anyway, that about does it. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one. Wow.